Now, assuming we are at A, for a purely conservative system, the energy at A, the energy here is EA, and the energy at B is EB. If there's no presence of non-conservative force, meaning in this case, we only consider gravity as the force presence, the weight. Okay? There's no other forces involved. Then, we have this. This is the kinetic energy at A plus the potential energy at A. And the kinetic energy at B plus the potential energy at A. So, EA is the total energy at A, right? And, of course, this is the total energy at B. Now, with the presence of a non-conservative force, the energy at A will no longer be the energy at B. Why? Because there's a work done in traversing from A to B due to resisting that non-conservative force. For example, if there's the presence of friction, part of the energy of the system will go through resisting friction. Okay? If the energy of the system is not enough to resist friction, at some point it will stop. Until sa time nga mahurot ang kinetic energy. That's why we have this equation. The work done by a non-conservative force is equal to the work, the change in energy, that's delta E, meaning the total energy at B minus the total energy at A. You come from A, then padulong sa B, that would be equal to the work done by the non-conservative force. This is the energy that you spent in resisting that. Okay? So, for example, this one here, we can only at this level of this course, we can only solve this for purely conservative system. Because if you're going to solve this with the presence of a non-conservative system, which is a path dependent, we will resort to integral calculus. But of course, this is a non-calculus based course, so we could not do that one here. Okay? Okay lang pag straight lang nino. Last meeting before we ended, I solved the case na straight siya. Okay? Now, for a purely conservative system, whether straight lang siya dire or whether moana na siya dito and then moadto dire or paana siya dire, every path it is path independent. That's actually one of the path independent. Since walay mahurot nga energy, walay energy spent for resisting the non-conservative force, then bisag asa na siya moagi, no? Whatever path, okay? Mao ra gyapon na siya dire. And last time we solved it that the velocity at point B is just if this is the height, change in height, so the velocity there is just equal to the square root of 2g delta h, right? That was the last time we derived nato. And also, even including this one here, if we solve this, even if we give this to be, example, this is HA, and of course, this will be HB. According to that equation, 1/2 mVA squared plus mgHA equals 1/2 mVB squared plus mgHB. Now, of course, when we derive this one, we assume that the velocity, okay, at the top of the inclined plane was 0. So, buhian lang siya dira. Okay? So that the initial velocity is 0, and also we are assuming the same thing here. So this is 0. And, well, okay, now all the masses will cancel out. What we get now is, 1/2 VB squared equals GHA minus GHB. Now, what is HA minus GHA? This is equal to GHA minus HB. But HA minus HB is just delta H, right? This is just G delta H. Okay? So that we get now, the velocity at point B would be square root of 2G delta H. Notice that we get the same thing with the inclined plane. So, dili siya mag-matter. Okay? But let's analyze this system. If dili mag-matter ang path, plane, we have this path, lain-lain nga path. Okay? With the same H, no? Okay? Lain-lain nga path. Of course, this is theta 1, theta 2, theta 3, and so on, no? Now, lahi-lahi nga path, and we can see that when we derive this one, wala ni gawas ang theta, right? Okay? I'll derive it again to be just to make things clear. You have theta, di ba? The velocity dire, or the velocity here, v naught equals 0. You have m. So you have now 1/2 m. This is of height h. So 1/2 m. Well, you can say this is delta h or just h. We are assuming that h final is 0, no? So 1/2 m v naught squared plus mg h equals 1/2 m v final squared plus mg times 0. So this is 0 and that would be 0. We are assuming that 0. So you get v now square root of 2g h. In this case, unsay napansin nato? Wala ni gawas ang theta, right? Okay? Wala siya ni gawas. It only depends on h. Sa ato pa, at this, if the system will pass through this one, whether diri ba siya or dira, all of this, including whatever theta dira, and including this ones, it will fall straight from here to the ground. Okay? Without passing through, murag mo diretso na siya numuana. Then, each of this will have v equals square root of 2gh. Dire, square root of 2gh. Here, square root of 2gh. And here, square root of 2gh. Pare-pareho sila, not velocity, but speed. Why is that? Well, of course, lahi-lahi sila velocity. Okay? The square root, when you take v squared and take the square root of that, you don't get the velocity, you get the speed. Okay? But of course, if you know the direction, then you can get the velocity. For example, nganong lahi siya velocity? Because at this point, asa sa padulong dito, right? At this point here, asa siya going? Going there, and here it's going there, and of course, dito, padulong dito. But the magnitude of all of this is the same. The speed is the same, square root of 2gh. Sabtan? Sabtan ninyo? Okay, but ang question karon is that, will they reach at the same time diha? No? So, tanawon nato na siya. Let's calculate the time sa kada point. So, let T1 diri, no? And then, okay, T2 diri nga part. I'll just put it here. So, T1 here, T2, T3, T4. Tanaw na to, asa ang nila, no? Such that theta 1 is greater than theta 2, greater than theta 3. So we are requiring that theta 1 greater than theta 2, this is greater than theta 3, and so on, no? Now, let's calculate the time it takes to reach the ground. So, this is x1, right? And this is x2, this is x3. x2 is that distance, x1 is this. So, sa ato pa, x1 is just equal to the height, right? Okay? And, okay, x2, x3, x4, and so on. How do we get h? Well, we know that x is just equal to h over sine of theta, right? So, x1 is h over sine of theta 1. But what is theta 1? This is just 90 degrees, tama? That's why sine of 90 is 1. So, that's why x1 is just h. How about x2? x2 is h2 sine theta 2 over sine theta 2. Okay? So that is x. Now, we want to calculate the time that it will reach x given x. Okay? Let's just call this xn equals h over sine theta sub n, no? For n equals any, Okay? Now, of course, we know that x1 is less than x2, less than x3, less than hantod, right? Less than xn, right? Magkataas man siya, tama? As theta decreases, because our theta decreases, our x also increases. Okay, you can see that one here. Okay, now, what is the velocity? What is the time it takes to travel from that point to that point here, traveling at x? Well, which equation do we have? We already have an acceleration, right? The acceleration is g sine theta, right? So, lahi-lahi ni sila acceleration, tama? Asa ang dire, for let's say A1, acceleration sa 1, A1 would be g sine of 90, which is g ra, right? It will just fall at acceleration g. How about A2? Well, of course, A2 would be, we have this equation, AN equals g sine theta n. Now, let's analyze this. We have acceleration, we have x, we have initial velocity. Asa ang atong magamit nga equation? Well, we can use x equals v naught t plus 1/2 at squared. And since this is 0, we get now t is equal to square root of 2x over a. So that means that our equation would be Tn, n would stand for 1, 2, 3, no? Tn would be equal to square root of 2xn over a, n. But what is xn? Xn is h sine theta. So this is square root of, okay, what is a? G over sine, a is g sine theta, right? So this becomes now 2 times h, okay, this is 2 over g sine theta n times x, h over sine theta n. And we get this is sine theta squared. Square root of that is Tn is equal to 1 over sine squared theta n, square root of 2h over g. Notice that this is constant. I mean, this is the same for all Tn's, right? T1, T2, T3, and so on. Ang question karon is that which among them, which T is the least time? Okay, so muna which Tn is the least? Ibig sabihin, because here, we already know that the time it takes from this point to that point, and kani padulong dito lahi-lahi, right? Asa ang pinakapaspas? Well, of course, it is when this is greatest. But we know that sine theta decreases as theta decreases. Sabtan ninyo? Sine theta decreases as theta decreases. Right? The highest value of that is 90. As you decrease the angle from 90, sine theta goes to 0. With 0 becomes, okay, anyway, sine of 0 equals 0. Sa ato pa, the least time here is when sine theta, 1 over sine theta, inverse, this is, kung makita ninyo, this is inversely proportional to sine theta, right? So as sine theta increases, what would happen to t? T would decrease, tama? As sine theta increases, t would decrease. That means, ay, sakto ba? Yeah. As sine theta increases, so, saan yan ako dire? As sine of theta increases, what would happen to this whole thing here? 1 over sine theta decreases, right? Okay? Tama? As sine theta increases, so 1 over that decreases. So that means that as the angle decrease of we'll show kay since decreasing atong ana dira, no? So as sine theta decreases, sine theta 1 over sine theta increases. So it is now clear that the greatest angle here would give us, because, di ba, as sine theta decreases, 1 over sine theta increases. So that means this would also imply that Tn also increases, right? Let's put n here. Tn also increases because Tn is directly proportional to 1 over sine theta. Okay? So, dito natin makita that the least possible time is that diri lang siya moagi, right? Nakuha? So we can see now here that the least possible time is T1. Okay? Which is exactly, kani. Well, of course, it's the shortest path also. It's obvious kung makita ninyo. Okay, but I just want to go through here in order for you to analyze how to analyze equations without actually looking into, without the numbers. Mo magud na yung importante. Because when you put numbers, these are just, kumbaga pa arbitrary, no? Specific lang na siya. But you should understand the equation. Nasabtan? Okay? So, again, what's the point here? It is the velocity, I mean the speed at this point is path independent. Right? Path independent, pare-pareho. But, of course, the time that it takes the object, if sabay-sabay sila gi-release dira, will be different. The fastest will be this route here. Okay? But again, the speeds would be the same. Different velocities kay laylay siyang direction. Although the same ang magnitude. So, klaro. Okay? What would be the velocity? The velocity is square root of 2gh. Okay? That one. I mean, the speed is square root of 2gh. Okay? Any question? Okay?